Hi everybody, this is Ingemar. Welcome to Fix or Repair Daily. I'm in Bay de Spear and I'm at the tail race of the generation station. And a couple of days ago, down right there, I hooked 2 salmon and threw them back in again, of course, because it's catch and release. You're allowed to do that here. Now, I wasn't salmon fishing, I was trouting, because there's some nice trout, brown trout here, and I'll show you the type of fish that's here. And in this area, there's a lot of salmon aquaculture. It's a big industry here, and they use the warm water coming from the generation station on the tail race side to raise the small salmon before they bring them out and put them in the ocean to fully grow. But here is the type, I'm going to see, can I line you up here? Here's the type of fish and salmon that's in that water there. And you can see the big tanks up there. That's the surge tanks, the blue ones. They used to be red. I don't know, maybe it's, well, it's a Liberal government now, so it used to be red, now it's blue. Maybe the last government painted blue. It was a PC government, I think. Anyway, I don't keep up with that too much because hardly makes a difference who's in. And anyway, this is the tail race here. There's 3 outlets. I'll show you in a second when this vehicle passes. And I apologize for the wind if it's interfering much. And yeah, let's cross the highway. Nothing coming right now. And I'll get into the middle one. There's 3 tail race ends here. This bridge is getting repaired soon. And there's, let's see, can I get you? There's one up there. There's the middle one, and here's the other one. And this place is right full of salmon. Hold on. I mean, it's really, because I mean they're growing salmon here and they're losing them. They lose them and they get them out they get outside the nets, and well, once they're out in the wild. And here's, if I could see now, can I line you up again? You see those surge tanks? I think they're right there somewhere. They got the blue. That's the surge tanks. So that is the top of those surge tanks, believe it or not, is the height of the intake level of the, before it goes into the power plant. So that's the backwater dam. So that's the height of the water that's held up there. And there, I don't know if you ever heard of a water hammer. I'm sure everybody have in your house. Like if you turn the water off too fast, you hear this thump 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 in the water. Well, if something fails at the generation station, like, and all of a sudden the flow of water stops, that's what those surge tanks are for. To come up and equalize, the water will rise real fast, and when it gets to the top of that tank, it should equalize because it's at the same level and the pressure would be the same, so then it won't do much damage to the powerhouse. There's a theory that if the water hammer was heavy enough, it would blow the hell out of those tanks, and then you got trouble because you could have a wall of water coming towards you. And it's after being said that if it ever happened, that the wall of water would come down here and wipe out this town. But one can hope that never happens, eh? But here's the, I'm going to turn back on now. So over here is the 3rd leg. Right there's the middle one. And of course, I'm after walking past the one up there. And if you look backwards, hold on, I just noticed. You see between, that's not one. Okay, hold on. Don't know if you can see it, but if you look real hard, that's my trailer and on my land right there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and I swim over there. You can't see it from here, but over, there's that pole. Just beyond that pole, you can see a little bit of a beach this way, right there. We go over there and have a swim and It's really nice. Water's quite cold because it's running all the time. Yeah. And this is another view of the harbor. And you can see the current. If you look at the water, you can see the swell of the current and the undertow that's here. And the generation station is pretty well 4 kilometers away from us here, as the crow flies. So it's still quite a current there. I wouldn't want to get out into it because, as you see, it's swirling. Even here it's swirling. So, and it's fighting against the tide. The tide rises and falls here, and so but the water is always running from the plant. So I guess that creates some kind of an undercurrent as well. Anyway, that's the update for today. It's a beautiful day. It's 29 degrees here right now, and it's awesome. It is really, really awesome. And just look at the countryside that's not being used. I'm just going to give you a look behind me at the hills. All that's trees, and when I says trees, I mean some of these you can't get your arms around. Now, it's not nothing like BC or nothing like that, but these are big trees. When they cut them down, you got to cut them in chunks in order to just get them out of the woods. So everybody around here burns wood for the winter. So, you know, it's a... But just look around, look. All trees. God forbid this ever catch a fire, because a few years ago we had one out on the highway, and it was pretty scary, and all the highways were blocked for days, and everybody was terrified because, you know, when this gets going, oh my God, isn't that so great? Yeah. Anyway, as always, stay safe, everyone. Take care of yourself.